Hello, my friends. It's year 15, week number 760. We're in Central Park. And this week, we make a new friend. So last week we went to the creative morning session for the month of April 2025 featuring the speaker Timothy Goodman. I was volunteering, so my job, they called it usher, but apparently I got switched over to serving coffee. And one of the things about serving coffee that I really enjoy from a networking perspective is the fact that everybody who attends comes through to grab their coffee. So you kind of, just by the nature of the job, you just kind of meet every single person who ends up coming through to the event. I ended up meeting a person, an attendee. It was her first Creative Mornings event. And I started talking to her and realized that she is a fellow runner. I arranged to meet up with our new friend here at the park, hopefully new friend. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one lap around the loop of Central Park. So hopefully by the end of this run, we will solidify ourselves a new friendship. We're back in Brooklyn. Run was successful. I met up with new friend of the vlog. These are our stats right here for the run. We did the Central Park Loop, which is slightly more than 6 miles all the way around. Pace was maybe 9:23, I believe. I'm still kind of getting to know this person, but hopefully this becomes a regular thing. Meet up for the runs, you know? I've met up with Mike and Whitney, and we're kind of going over, apparently these two, yesterday they were at a coffee shop. They sat down and there was 2 other people who were at the coffee shop who met up with, or they were already at the coffee shop and they sat down at the same table with them, like a shared table type of thing. And over the course of like a 20-minute conversation, they befriended these people. And by the end of the conversation, the relationship was so close that according to them, they consider them to be strong, close friends now. Like they were taking pictures with each other by the end of this thing. I was telling them about your new friends.
Oh gosh. No pressure.
I'm gonna have to show this to them in the future once I become their friend, you know?
Right. That's right.
Shout out to you guys. We haven't met yet. However, Cynthia and Nola, we haven't met yet. But one day, I will be your friend too. And hopefully, you will be mine. Mike is gonna go do some pull-ups at the Prospect Park public park. How many pull-ups do you think you could do consecutively?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I can get 10.
Okay.
Oh, okay, flex.
All right, Mike is going for how many pull-ups?
All right, I'm gonna go for 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for 10.
Here we go.
Close up.
Yeah. Don't show your midriff.
You want some inspirational, like?
Yeah. Some inspirational. And like editor Kev, when I get to the point where I'm having a hard time getting to the next one, I want a song change.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, to really change
I like
up
that.
the mood.
Okay, I like
Yeah.
that direction. Okay.
Yeah, to like show that I'm really digging deep.
True. Yeah.
And then maybe on the last one, get like that stuttery 90s like slow-mo, where I get up like.
Okay, I'll see if the sound library has one of those, and if they do, I'll definitely get that in there for you. 2, 3.
Am I doing it all the way?
Yeah. 10. Yes, Mike. One more.
Do it for the music.
Here's where we pump in that extra music. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
One more, baby. Here we go. Come on, Mike. How do you feel?
Pretty good.
Yes. Whitney, your turn?
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna go till failure.
Yes. Like I like how he says that like I didn't go through failure.
We can.
Wait.
All right, here we go, guys.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna get the grip, get the hands on the grip. Yeah.
Nola and Cynthia, and my new Central Park friend. This is for you. Let's go, Kev. Come on.
It's a failure.
One more. Yeah.
No.
One more. Okay, one more.
Yeah.
Boom. I think that's 17. 17, 7.
Yeah. One more.
Yeah. All the way.
Ah!
Don't stop.
You got it, Kev. 18. 18.
Ah. Wow.
If I hit my head.
You're out.
Okay, I'm scared. All right.
Don't let go.
Huh?
Just don't let go.
What do you mean?
So you're gonna flip back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just so we're.
Wow.
Yes, incredible.
You want this one too?
I definitely want this if you guys don't want that.
All you.
New stoop find brought to you by Mike right now. Look at that brand name gear out here in Park Slope. Okay, I have a correction to make.
Flip this on eBay.
Yeah, I probably could honestly.
Right?
Can you say hi to my mom? She watched our last vlog.
Oh, for real?
And because she was missing me.
Wow! Hi,
And-
Mom.
Hey, yeah. And she's like, "You're running shirtless. It's cold out there."
Yeah. Wow.
Really?
Mike's mother.
If you watch the last vlog, I'm in there for like 10 frames.
Yeah.
And my mom, like, that's the only thing she extracted out of the whole vlog. But that I was running shirtless. She doesn't know how to subscribe though, unfortunately.
It just probably just comes up in her home feed every time.
She probably doesn't even have an account. she's just on guest
Incredible.
mode.
Watch, now she's gonna like leave a comment. Michael,
Yeah.
I definitely do have a YouTube account.
Did you like Michael put a shirt on?
I need to issue a correction here. So earlier I told you how we have a new friend whom these two randomly started chatting up yesterday at the coffee shop. I was saying Nola. However, the name is actually Nalo. Okay, so Nola is officially Nalo.
Yeah.
What?
You want some notes?
Incredible.
Wait, did
What's
you?
in the apple bag? Oh, nothing.
We're gonna find out.
Maybe they left the bag there for that reason.
Yeah, they were like, yo, it matches.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Mike is gonna go home and test his Sonos. If it works, we just came up on two incredible
real?
stoop finds today.
Oh, it's a library.
Mike's like, I'm out.
How to parent.
Babe, how about this? Oh. You ready to be a grandpa?
This is your grandpa?
Dude. Mike,
Okay, we may have found the stoop find for Whitney.
this is very uncomfortable. Wait, can you put this in a workout channel?
All right, very important moment here. National Grid, the people who work on the gas, they're coming back to the apartment. My friends, we are about to have our gas restored for the stove. They're on their way. I'm preparing for their visit. Very soon here, we'll be back up and running once again. Also, look at this thing. Stoop find. All right, look at that. I'm actually very impressed with this frame, actually. Frame is very nicely done. Very professional. We found this thing on the side of the road yesterday. Look at that thing. Okay, thank you. All right, bye. Thanks for your help. We have something going on here today, my friends. Recently, friend of the vlog, Sargon, something I find very interesting about her is, as an adult, she's ventured into a new activity to learn for herself, and that is the sports surfing. I haven't told her this yet, but I feel it's interesting when adults take on sports that are like traditionally seen as, like something you do as a kid. That brings me to today. She has talked about wanting to learn how to skateboard. And the reason she wants to learn is because I think her understanding skateboarding and like, it's like very similar to surfing. I think there's like some transferable skills that she can transfer over once she learns how to skateboard. I may not be a skateboarder, but in my youth, I definitely skateboarded quite a bit from like ages 8 through 14. And so I told her, in the limited knowledge that I know, I can do some skateboard lessons with you and teach you the very basics. Like if all you want to know is just how to ride a skateboard, I definitely feel I can teach you everything that I personally know and hopefully just get you up to the speed of being proficient enough to just kind of ride around, maybe how to do an ollie, just the basics here. Oh man, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Hi. Are you ready for this?
Ready. To get shredded.
Have you ridden around yet?
No, I was waiting for you. I was like, I'm gonna put a helmet on.
We can go further into the park.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, dude.
You know what it is?
Look at this thing. Teaching Sargon how to turn right now by leaning. Yes. This is to do like basic turns without kicking up on the tail, just leaning. So I'm teaching her like the toe side and heel side turns. Yeah. Dude, you got it. Yes. Yeah. So like, right now I'm leaning on my toes and then now leaning on my heels,
See if my pedal is correct.
Okay. That looks good. Try this. Oh. So when you had your feet on the board right now,
Yeah.
I think it's too far, like your toes were hanging off too much,
Oh, okay.
which makes it hard when you try to turn the other way,
Like right here.
Yeah.
Like that?
Because then basically when you're doing that and you're turning that way,
Yeah.
you're kind of leaning your heel and it's putting more like pressure on that side.
Okay.
Try putting your as you're pushing off,
Yeah.
like still keep your foot above this,
Yeah.
but like not too far back, because then you end up like doing that
Yeah,
basically,
okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, shredding with Kevin Isomoto. This is some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Right here, my friends. Live in Prospect Park, Brooklyn, New York. Back into action. Look out, Tony Hawk. We're trying to find like secluded paths where we're not really in anyone's way, but also where it's relatively flat and not so bumpy. So we find these little sidewalk paths. And this is kind of where we post up here to practice. Look at that girl go. Ooh, that is what Sargon is eventually going to be in about 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks of practice. That's going to be you one day, Sargon.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah. The girl who just cruised by us and her friend there, they're doing exactly what Sargon and I are doing, because the one girl is like very good at skateboarding and then the other girl is still learning. So she's kind of teaching her how to skateboard right now. This is a lot of fun. We just finished up with the first skateboarding lesson with Sargon. Coming over to the library now because I'm going to do some work. Thanks for watching. It's been year 15, week number 760. As always, use code Kevin Isomoto, and I'll see you next week in year 15, week number 761.